Tonight, we are learning new details about a Madison area man accused of trying to join the terrorist group ISIS. Now, here's the background to the story. 34-year-old Joshua Van Haften is charged in federal court. He allegedly went to the Middle East to join ISIS last year. A criminal complaint says Van Haften flew to Istanbul in August and attempted to get into Syria, texting a friend in September that he had made it there. It also shows that he allegedly texted friends that he would help take over Baghdad and liked anti-American posts on Facebook, all supporting ISIS. U.S. Attorney John Vaudry says it's clear what Van Haften's motives were.
He was planning to commit violent acts with ISIL and aid them as a terrorist organization. There's nothing in the complaint. I have no information that there's any present danger, any danger in this country, anything of the sort.
Van Haften faces up to 15 years behind bars if convicted. New here at 10 are his ties to the community. NBC 15's Jaleesa Irizarry shares with us what she's learned about his background. Jaleesa.
Joshua Van Haften once lived in Cross Plains, but was no stranger in Rock County. He went to a technical college in Janesville on 2 different occasions, and some people in Beloit still know his family.
His mother was very upset. And she was over and she says, I said, what's the matter? And she says, it's my son. She says that he's in a lot of trouble.
Terry Townsend, Joshua Van Haften's mother's neighbor, learned what that trouble was earlier today when she saw the news of the 34-year-old accused of trying to join the Islamic State.
Just scared, I'm scared all of a sudden, thinking, we're surrounded. What are we supposed to do?
Van Haften spent some of his time walking the halls here at Blackhawk Technical College in Janesville back in 1999 and again in 2005. In 99, Van Haften took basic courses ranging from math, reading, and social science. When he went back to school in 2005, a spokesperson with the college tells us Van Haften was majoring in supervisory management, a concentration that no longer exists at the school. At that time, he took an introduction to hazardous material course as well as a class on handling hazardous materials.
It's very scary. I don't know how people like us can defend ourselves against organizations such as that, and if he is involved in that, I, of course, am very sorry for his mother.
Between the 2 different occasions Van Haften went to school, he never actually got a degree.